Hey guys, it is your girl L, and welcome back to my channel. It's L Unfiltered, and this is kind of my Zoloft diaries, where I give you guys like first-hand accounts of my sertraline / Zoloft experience. And if you don't know what sertraline is, sertraline / Zoloft, as you will commonly see it, is an SSRI, and I believe that stands for selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor. So essentially what that means is it's just an antidepressant. So I've been on sertraline for about 8.5 weeks now, possibly going on 9, and I can definitely already see like a major difference in myself. You guys can check out my last video or my previous video where I kind of talked about some of the changes that I was seeing. But yesterday I asked my mom, I said, hey, well, how... And I'm like waiting to go into work right now. I'm like 20 minutes early, so bear with me. But I asked my mom yesterday, I said, well, how do you see me? Like, do you see a difference? Do you see a change? And she was like, yeah, you're definitely you're a lot more open. You don't look as sad anymore. And I'm like, yeah, I definitely feel different. And like I mentioned in my previous video, I just feel like sertraline / Zoloft has given me the space to at least start or be willing to make certain lifestyle changes that I know will benefit me greatly in the long run. So what's new is that, and if you don't know, I'm on 100 milligrams of sertraline, right? And I've been on the 100 milligrams for maybe the past like 6 weeks or so, right? I've been on 100 milligrams for at least a month. So I'm on my second bottle of 100 milligrams for the Zoloft. And honestly, I definitely feel like a lot of changes are happening. There are times where I do still feel depressed, or I feel anxious, or I'm having like intrusive thoughts, but it's definitely not as bad as it used to be. Like, I feel like before I was just carrying all these negative thoughts and like worries and depressive thoughts and just all kinds of bullshit in my hand or in like this super heavy bag. And with Zoloft, I feel like slowly but surely small pounds are coming out of the bag. Like I can let go of pieces of this essentially like bag of bullshit that I've been like carrying around for a long time. So there are definitely moments where I'm like, okay, I don't feel my best, but I definitely do feel a lot better than I used to. I feel hopeful, like I just feel like more reinvested in my life now, and that's something that I haven't been able to say in a really long time. So I'm really proud about that, and I'm really happy about that. And actually, I messaged my doctor yesterday and asked him if I could add Wellbutrin or BuPROPin to my, I guess, depression regimen or whatever. And he agreed. He filled out my prescription for the Wellbutrin, so I'm gonna pick that up today. And maybe I'll get a snapshot of me like getting my BuPROPin. But essentially, BuPROPin is another SSRI. It's another antidepressant, and it works pretty well with Zoloft based on what I've read and based on the reviews that I've seen. But in that same breath, I was concerned, thinking, okay, well, is it going to, be like when I first started Zoloft? Am I gonna feel like crap all over again and then feel a little bit better? Like, just wondering what it's gonna be. But based on what I've read and based on the reviews and firsthand testimonies, Zoloft and Wellbutrin do work really good together, and I believe Wellbutrin is supposed to taper off some of those more so negative effects of Zoloft. So for me, I know that my energy, like, I have a little more energy than before, but I just feel like my energy is still very low. Like, it's hard to... There are moments where I just don't feel like doing anything. Like, don't feel like getting up, don't feel like moving. And I give myself grace in those times, but I told my doctor, I'm like, hey, I'm trying to change my diet, trying to work out a little bit more, but my energy just still feels really low. And so I'm gonna start updating you guys. Obviously I'm updating you, but I'm gonna like keep you guys updated as to, you know, how the Wellbutrin is interacting with the Zoloft. And see, I know some people decrease their Zoloft when they get on Wellbutrin, some don't. So I'm gonna see what works for me. I have a doctor's appointment like maybe like 2 or 3 weeks. So I'll definitely, you know, update you guys before then. And yeah, just let you know how the Wellbutrin adds to the Zoloft, because like I've said in previous videos, and you guys can go check out some of those, I was just so desperate to know what life without depression felt like, and I am definitely hopeful. You know, you can't live a life full of depression and sadness if you're living a life on antidepressants. Like, that's just how I feel about it. But, you know, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Let me know if you've tried the Wellbutrin / Zoloft combination. I know some people call it Welloft. And yeah, you guys can check out some Reddit columns, different YouTube comment sections, IG, TikTok. Like, there are just so many different platforms where you can kind of find out information about antidepressants, some of the things that you're going through. And, you know, again, just taking that extra moment to like go deeper and see why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. So yeah, I'll definitely keep you guys posted, keep you updated on how the Wellbutrin added to my 100 milligram Zoloft regimen is impacting me. Keeping my fingers crossed that it's gonna take this whole like self-love journey and everything to the next level, because I know the Zoloft already is definitely, it's helping a lot. Prayer is helping a lot. Faith helping a lot. Affirmations, journaling, doing shadow work. And I'll definitely do more videos about some of these like self-help tools that I utilize. But yeah, like I said, you guys definitely check out some of the other videos and just kind of see where I started versus where I am now. And I started Zoloft on August 29th. So today is like what, November 8th, November 9th. So just over 2 months. So like I said, check out some of those other videos. Don't forget to subscribe if you feel like you want more advice or just someone to talk to about your like depression, your anxiety, you know, your questions about taking medication. You know, like this video, share with somebody if you think, you know, they might need medication, or they might, you know, want to know what it's like to be on Zoloft or whatever. And yeah, you guys be easy.